Hello, welcome to Movement is Medicine. My name is Jason, and
I'm Valerie.
and I hope you enjoyed today's class. Before we begin, make sure you have some dumbbells. You want a foam roller. We're going to put the foam roller to use. Make sure you can have a long foam roller. You can have a shorter foam roller. It'll be okay. Also, we're going to need a chair. Alright, let's do it. So, we're going to start on our mat. We're going to give our legs a hug. We're going to just come down to our back. Give ourselves a hug. Gently rocking side to side. We're going to come up to seated. We're going to try to hold our knees the whole time. Try to keep those knees. If that's a little bit challenging, then you can kind of walk yourself back. Use your arms, kind of come up. The main thing is we're trying to really massage the back one vertebrae at a time. But if you can roll, even without the hug, you can just have your legs and arms free. But if you can hug, that's what we're going for. Let's just come back flat, going side to side. Really massage the back. Massage the back out. Next, we're gonna grab over our knees. And what we're gonna do is we're going to bring our thighs to our chest and resist, rowing our legs inward, but resisting with our hip muscles. We're rowing our own legs, but we're resisting. We're pushing against our hands to stretch our arms, and we're resisting with our own body weight. Just row your legs, bringing them into your chest, using your legs to stretch your arms, bringing your legs, squeezing them, pulling them. Keep your chest proud. You're rowing your legs. Row those legs. We'll come up to standing. We'll start off with one of our lighter weights. And we're just going to bend over. And we're going to row. Keep that back straight. do 12 of them. Let's put that weight down. We'll come to tabletop pose. Make sure our shoulders, our elbows, our wrists are stacked. Our knees. Make sure that they're comfortable. We're on the top of our feet. We're going to reach up towards the ceiling with one arm. Inhale, exhale, thread the needle. And we're just going to hold this for a few breaths. Deep breaths, breathe into your belly. Come back to tabletop. 2 breaths in tabletop position. And then we'll reach with the opposite arm towards the ceiling. Inhale, big stretch. Exhale, thread the needle. We're going to come back to this pose a few times, so we'll just go for where we naturally land in this pose, not really trying for anything. Always listening to your body. If you need a little extra something in this pose, go for it. This is your time. Come back to table. We'll sit back on our feet. We'll just go into an eagle arms. It's up to you where you want your elbows to be. Listen to your body, what your body needs. There is no right or wrong. Just focus on what benefits you. You need to raise your elbows, lower your elbows, maybe play around. We'll inhale, get a little bit of a chest stretch. Exhale, we'll come opposite side. Listen to your body, what your body needs. Even if you need to move around a little bit, you don't need to be still. Release. Inhale, quick chest stretch. Come back to our feet. We'll grab our lighter weight. And we're going to be bent over. We want to make sure that our back is parallel with the floor, or it can be above parallel. What we don't want is to be below. We don't want this. If being parallel is too much, you can come up. That's fine. Just make sure that you're really hunkered in. Utilize those glutes, and we're going to do some rear delt raises. We'll do 8 of those. We'll put them to the side. Now we're going to make use of our foam roller. Bring our foam roller to the top of the mat. We'll just keep it there. We'll get to it in a second. We're going to come down completely prone. And we're gonna spread our arms out. Arms go fully out, straight out. What we're gonna do is we're gonna switch from side to side like we're about to do a push-up. So just like we're about to push up with one arm completely outstretched. You're pushing up, coming up, finding, listening to those shoulder muscles, what they need. Next, we're gonna come to a modified child's pose. So first we're gonna get into the child's pose, and then we're gonna make use of maybe this foam roller you haven't used in months or even since you got it. Let's put it to use. So we're gonna come down into our child's pose, and we're gonna rest our palms on top of it, and we're just gonna roll it back and forth and find the sweet spot. This is going to require you to be intuitive, to listen to your body. Movement is medicine, but it can also be a poison. Make sure you're always doing what benefits you. So, the next pose could be a little tricky. We're gonna come up onto our foam roller with our weight, or one of our weights. And we're just gonna lie back on it. Be careful. Make sure you get yourself on there. I have a shorter one, it's a little bit more awkward, but we'll make it work. And we're just going to do a dumbbell pullover. Those hands are together, holding a dumbbell in one hand, inhaling, letting it come all the way back, breathing into the stretch, exhaling, squeezing, flexing to the top. This is a good exercise if you have a lot of tightness in your clavicle area, your upper chest. We'll do 12 dumbbell pullovers. Let's put this foam roller, like I said, maybe you haven't been using it, let's put it to use right now. Its main purpose, to roll out the back. Let's come out on top. Let's roll back and forth. Let's mainly focus on our upper back right now. We don't need to do the full length of the spine. Let's just go to behind the solar plexus, to right between the shoulders. Listen to your body. Let's come down a little bit. Let's go from the middle of our back to our lower back now. Be careful, especially if you haven't done this in a while. Really making use of these foam rollers. We're gonna come up. We're gonna get it under our hamstrings. We're gonna come up on top of the foam roller. On our hands. Rolling the back of the legs between the knee and the glutes. Getting those hamstrings. It's amazing how something so simple could be so effective. I think we lose sight of those aspects of life, assuming everything needs to be complicated to yield results. So, what we're gonna do, without weights, we're gonna come up onto our chair. Hopefully I mentioned that before. If you didn't grab a chair, I'll give you a little bit of time to grab one. Maybe you can pause the video here. We're gonna breathe into a straight back. We're gonna exhale. We're gonna reach past our toes. And don't, remember how earlier I said, keep a straight back? Don't worry about that. Be loose, be limp. Like wet bread. Like a wet baguette. Just go limp. Inhale, we'll come up. Try to keep our legs straight though. We're reaching. Exhaling, falling forward. Just relax. Inhale, standing up straight. These are Jefferson curls. Normally we do them with weight, but for this first round, we're just gonna acclimate our bodies. We'll do 8 of them. We'll step down, be careful stepping down. We'll stay standing. And right now we're just gonna do a little bit of jumping on the spot. Just like imagine you have a skipping rope. We'll just jump a couple times. Do like 40 jumps. We'll just kick our feet out a little bit, loosen up, put our hands on our hips, and we're just gonna go clockwise, hip circles. Don't really focus too much on quantity. Just listen to your body, what it needs. Let's switch directions. Good. We're gonna come down to the mat. We're gonna come into bound angle pose. Feet together, hands on our feet, back is straight, chest is proud. What we're gonna do here, with each inhale, we're gonna straighten our back. Each exhale, we're gonna fall forward, and our elbows will actually be conveniently placed on our inner thigh. We're still maintaining the hold on our feet, but we're actually applying weight, our upper body weight, to our legs to further open our legs, to force them to open. Inhale, straight back. Exhale, falling forward. Inhale, straight back. Proud chest. Exhale, falling forward, opening the legs further, applying weight, pushing those knees closer to the ground. Inhale, straight back. We're gonna hug our knees, come back, rolling on our back. Just roll it out. If it's too much, just walk yourself down. Use your hands, bring yourself up. Just make sure that each vertebrae is kissing the mat. If you can, get a little bit more of a range this time, calming all the way up to seated, all the way on your shoulders. Really get the vertebrae behind your heart. On the next one down, we're going to stay down. We're going to grab our knees again. We're going to row our own legs. And don't make it easy. Don't just make it so that you can pull your legs. Let your legs be defiant. Your legs don't want to go to your chest. Make your arms work for it. Make your back work for it. Pull with your back. Anybody that says this is easy is weak. Your legs should be stronger than your arms. Make it difficult. Make it a challenge. Challenges inspire growth. We're going to come back up to standing. This time, let's grab a heavier weight. Let's go up in weight. Our back is parallel with the floor or above parallel. Slightly bend at the knees. I like to come down like I'm about to deadlift. Inhale into my straight back and then begin to row. Put that down. Now, come back to tabletop. Arms are straight. Thighs are perpendicular to the floor. Back is parallel with the floor. Reaching up, looking at the hand. Reaching for the ceiling. Let's hold it for a little bit. Let's get a little bit of a chest stretch here. Opening up the side, breathing into the rib cage, expanding the ribs. Exhaling, threading the needle. This time we'll go a little bit further. One hand will come over. We'll do a bound version. Tuck that hand in to the inner thigh. Get a little bit more of a twist, looking up at the ceiling. Of course, find softness here. With each exhale, try to melt into the mat. Inhale, slowly working your way back to tabletop. Stay here for a little bit. Let's just find a little bit of movement here, a little bit of sway back and forth on your hands, on your fingers, on the top of your feet. Reaching up with the opposite hand. Get a little bit more of a chest stretch here. Get those shoulders away from your ears. Breathing into those ribs. Exhaling, threading the needle. That hand will come in. We'll tuck in, we'll bound. I want you to imagine you're like a piece of butter on a hot plate, just melting. Getting rid of all the tension. Making your way. We'll sit back on our feet. We'll breathe into that chest. Arms straight out. Eagle arms. Let's raise our elbows this time. Let's try to raise our elbows higher than our shoulders. Let's look up at our hands. Exhale, release it. Inhale into that chest opener. Oops. Get into the eagle arms. Raise those elbows on the inhale. Looking up at the hands. Exhale them down. We'll grab our light dumbbells. Remember, back parallel with the floor or above parallel. I like to come into a little bit of like a deadlift pose, inhaling into the straight back and then coming right into it. We'll go for 8 of those. Put them down. Grab our foam roller. Keep it at the top of our mat or off to the side. We'll come down, lying flat. Arms are prone. To one side, like you're gonna do a push-up, pushing over, listen to your body, what pace you need. We're gonna come up, we're gonna go for plank. Slow as possible coming down. Slow. Grab that foam roller. Come into that modified child's pose. Finding the sweet spot. We'll grab one of our dumbbells. If you feel like you can go up, go up. It's my advice for you. If you want to go up with one of your heavier dumbbells, do that now. And we're going to come into the dumbbell pullover. Working on those stabilizing muscles at the same time. If you went up in weight, then you should, depending on how much weight you went up, it should be less than our original set. So just keep that in mind. We're gonna roll out our back some more. Keep making use of these foam rollers. Focusing on our upper back, especially behind our heart. Get those knots out. Let's focus on our mid back down. Especially our lower back. We'll come up, get the back of our legs. From our knees to our glutes. Get those hamstrings. Good. We're gonna come up on our chair this time. We'll grab some weight. Be careful stepping up onto the chair. Get some Jefferson curls in. So inhale, we're straight. We're gonna keep those legs straight, but we're gonna, from our hips up, we're loose. Inhale, straight. Exhale, reaching, trying to touch the floor. This is a gymnastic stretch to improve range of motion, mobility, flexibility. Inhale, straight back. Exhale, going limp, except for you have straight legs. I'm gonna do 8. You do whatever you feel like doing. When you're ready, come back down. We're going to do some more jumps. Let's jump it out. Keep jumping. Keep going. That's right, we're doing more than last time. Keep jumping. Okay. Kick those feet out. Give them a shake. Hands on hips. Let's do some hip circles. Opposite direction. We'll come down to seated, to our bound angle pose. If you need to take a drink of water, now's a good time. So we're gonna inhale, straight back, exhale, applying pressure to those legs, pushing our knees closer. Inhale, straight back, exhale, applying pressure. This time we're gonna stay down, and we're actually the same way we were doing resistance with our own body before, with the lying rows. We're gonna do the same. Using our hip muscles. We're gonna give our legs a hug. Rolling back down to the mat. Rolling out our back. This time we're gonna come into a boat pose. Rolling back. Coming into a boat pose. Rolling back. Boat pose. We're gonna do a little twist now, bringing both knees over to one side, boat, bringing them over to the other side, get a little twist, coming down, rolling our legs. Don't make it easy on yourself when you roll your legs. Now you should be feeling that in your back. Make sure you're using those back muscles. Good. We'll come up to standing. It's up to you if you want to increase your weight again. Just remember, if you're increasing your weight, you're going to decrease your reps. Hopefully you're keeping track of that. So remember, back parallel or above parallel with the floor. I like to come down like I'm about to do a deadlift. Inhale, coming up. Good. Coming to tabletop. Inhaling to one arm. Exhaling, thread the needle. Tuck that hand. Remember, you're melting, relaxing. Work your way back to table. Finding a little bit of movement here, whatever you need. Inhaling, spreading it to the opposite side. Tucking the hand, staring up at the ceiling. Exhaling, releasing, sitting on the feet. Inhaling, eagle arms. Let's do some circles. We'll do some circles with our elbows, clockwise. Let's do 8. Let's do 8 counterclockwise. Exhale, release. Inhale, chest stretch. Come into the opposite side. Get those circles going again. Switching sides. Good. Let's just take a moment to savor sitting on our feet, on our heels. Let's find a little bit of movement here, micro movements, little movements with our breath. Listen to what your body needs. Come up to standing, grabbing our dumbbells, coming back into those rear delt raises. Do how many you're comfortable with. We'll come down prone. Get those arms out. One is about to push. The other one goes straight out, the other one's pushing. Alternating. Try to stare at the ceiling. Try to get that hand flat. All the fingers pushing. Try to stare up at that ceiling. Hopefully you still have your foam roller close. Coming into that child's pose. I want you to roll it out with your fingertips and only have your fingertips on the foam roller. Stretching out those hands. Inhaling, really stretching. Pushing the foam roller as far as it can go before you're just about to lose it. Hold. I want you to walk up with it and just try to hold on top like a modified tabletop pose. Put that in the center of your mat. Grabbing a dumbbell. Carefully lying down. Again, if you have a longer one, it's a lot easier. We're inhaling in the stretch above our head, exhaling in the squeeze. Really feeling that in your upper chest. Let's roll out our back. Now at this point, we've rolled out our back plenty. So if you're feeling tender at all, just lie leisurely. Maybe come up into a bridge pose. Or maybe there's a part of your back that's still feeling really tense. Just find that now. If your back is good, then you can come up. Sit on the foam roller. Let's roll out our sit muscles. Just rolling out the glutes. Making our way down to our hamstrings. Let's get behind our knees. Working behind the knees. Let's get our calves this time. It's like a nice calf massage. Alright, let's put that to the side. We'll grab our weight, come up onto our chair. Inhaling, straight back. Standing up tall, exhaling, going limp. Inhale, straight, exhale, limp. We're gonna come back to our mat, get ready to do some more jumps. Let's jump it out. Let's jump to one side, side to side hops. Coming back to our mats, bringing our knees up, marching, twisting, kicking our legs out, shaking them out, hands on hips, hip circles. Let's do them fast and tiny this time. like a hula hoop. Switch sides. Switch directions. Now, as you go around, I want you to bend your knees and try to go lower. Coming all up, going down, squatting as you're doing hip circles. Switch directions. Just going up and down as you go in these circles. On the next way down, we're going to go all the way down. Bound eagle pose. Exhaling, applying our torso weight to our legs, resisting. Going up and down. Make it count. Just holding it, applying the pressure, trying to get those knees as close to the ground as possible. Now I just want you to just think about what a great job you did today. That's it. That's our workout. Hopefully you feel good about it. And hopefully you feel even better about using that foam roller that's probably just been sitting around in your house collecting dust. Thanks. This has been Jason and Valerine with Sensational Power. Movement is medicine. Have a great day.